Hi guys, so I wanted to talk today about the Blake Lively lawsuit, right? Now, I've spoken about this once before, not the lawsuit, but this sort of controversy involving Blake Lively and her co-star Justin Baldoni. Well, now that was like months ago, and now she's taken legal action against Justin Baldoni with allegations of sexual harassment. You know, and this all came about during the filming of the film It Ends With Us, right? Where Baldoni was the co-star as well as the director, apparently, right? I don't know if you guys have seen the movie. I have not, nor have I read the book. But yeah, so this is what's come of it. So the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, you guys, has taken a dramatic turn because Blake, mother of four, celebrated actress, wife of Ryan Reynolds, she is not a happy camper and she has filed a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, and she says that she's alleging sexual harassment and also, interestingly, a retaliatory smear campaign. Right, the legal drama marks the latest chapter in what has been a tumultuous production of the Colleen Hoover adaptation. I don't know if you guys read the book, but a lot of people read the book, and so this is pretty scandalous. So the allegation. So in court documents, which were obtained by various publications like People Magazine, The Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, all of those different papers are running articles about what happened here. Lively claims Baldoni's behavior created a hostile work environment on set. It was so severe, she alleges, that a crisis meeting involving key figures, which included her husband, Ryan Reynolds, was convened to address the escalating tensions between Blake and Justin. Right? Now, her allegations include some really salacious things. For example, she apparently claims that Baldoni showed nude images to her and other staff members, and he discussed his past struggles with pornography addiction with them. And he also, according to Blake, made inappropriate inquiries about her weight through her trainer. I wonder why that would matter. I mean, how much she weighs versus what. I mean, you can look at her and you can see, is she fat or is she not fat? Why do you need her exact weight? Most shockingly, Lively alleged that Baldoni repeatedly brought up her late father in conversation, which she found deeply just distressing. I'm not really clear on what that even is referring to. But adding fuel to the fire, Lively accuses Baldoni of orchestrating a campaign to tarnish her reputation after the onset turmoil. So, this alleged social manipulation, quote unquote, involved hiring crisis PR specialists to launch online takedowns, spread theories, and alter public perception about her as an actress, as a celebrity, as a mother, as a wife. Text messages cited in the complaint by Ms. Lively suggest an orchestrated effort to shift blame and frame Blake as the problem. You guys, does this sound kind of familiar? So Blake is basically saying that there's been an emotional and professional fallout as a consequence of all of this. The lawsuit, which she filed, paints a grim picture of the emotional toll this has had on her. She claims that the ordeal has left her grappling with grief, anxiety, and trauma. And she asserts that Mr. Baldoni's actions not only harmed her, but also affected her family, including her husband, Ryan Reynolds, and their four underage children. Blake's legal team hopes this case will shed light on sinister retaliatory tactics which are being used to silence those who speak out against workplace misconduct, aiming to set a precedent for future accountability, you guys. Of course, this is all just her side. As far as the Baldoni defense is concerned, through his high-profile attorney Brian Friedman, Baldoni categorically denies the accusations, right? And his lawyer, Mr. Friedman, has blasted Blake's claims as, quote, false, outrageous, and intentionally salacious. Because I think Blake goes into a lot of details about, how he would just insert gratuitous, sex into the script that was not in the original book, and, the way that he would physically, like, touch her and kiss her and her lip and her ears and her this and her that. And it wasn't sort of in the rehearsals. I mean, this wasn't what they were supposed to do. I mean, that she didn't agree to this is basically what she's saying. He would do all this gratuitous extra stuff. And so, this was harassment, basically, according to her. But Baldoni's attorneys are saying that this is false, outrageous, and intentionally salacious. And they're accusing Blake of trying to repair her own negative reputation. Because if you guys have been following this even a little bit, you remember months ago how all this negative press came out about Blake. She's a bully, she's this, she's that. And so her reputation, to me, seemed to be totally ruined back then, but it seems like she's slowly like rebounding and rebuilding, and now she's coming out fighting, right? So Friedman, the lawyer for Baldoni, also shifted blame onto Lively, alleging that she disrupted the production of the movie by refusing to show up on set and declining to promote the film. And apparently, the film, as a consequence, has suffered at the box office. Although I thought months ago they were saying that the ratings or whatever you would call it were kind of up because of all of the controversy. But apparently now, his lawyers are saying that the film struggled at the box office. But yeah, I mean, there were all these behind the scenes drama for months. Rumors of discord between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni surfaced months before the lawsuit, as I said, with reports describing Baldoni as chauvinistic and borderline abusive on set. And apparently, cast members reportedly kept their distance during the press tour, fueling speculation. And furthermore, social media sleuths noted that neither Lively nor her female co stars follow Baldoni on Instagram. I guess that's some kind of a marker or metric. It's like a modern day Hollywood snub, right? That everybody has noticed because I guess they all follow each other. And then you have a co-star, Brandon Sklenar, who has defended Blake and the film's female creators. And he posted on Instagram that vilifying them detracts from what the film is about. And so his comments apparently is just adding to the public perception of this fractured cast of characters. Now, what are the legal and career implications here? Well, in my opinion, I think this lawsuit could have significant ramifications for the director, Justin Baldoni's career. I think he was even dropped by WME, his agents. So he's been dropped by them because of this. And so it will have significant ramifications beyond that, especially given his dual roles as director. And he's apparently co-chairman of Wayfarer Studios. So this is going to have impact there as well. As for Blake, she stands to, if she wins, to bolster her image as a champion for accountability in the entertainment industry. Sorry about that. So, the ramifications for Blake is, yeah, I think she could, improve her image, which definitely took a hit, and so she could be seen as a champion for accountability in the entertainment industry. But, there will be personal and professional costs that come with that. Um, as the legal battle unfolds in the courts, one thing is certain: the fallout from it ends with us has extended far beyond the screen, with echoes that could shape Hollywood's approach to workplace conduct for years to come, you guys. This scandal, dripping with legal intrigue and personal stakes, I think is designed to keep fans and industry insiders glued to every update. So, yeah, as we hear it, we'll share it here. Stay tuned because this drama is far from over. And look, I mean, Blake Lively, I mean, women like her in particular, they make very sympathetic um, very sympathetic plaintiffs in these types of cases. The only person of this caliber that lost badly in the court of public opinion was Amber Heard when she sued Johnny Depp, or when I should say when Johnny Depp sued her. Because these types of women are very, very sympathetic um, characters, and they have a certain look, and once they make these accusations, I mean, it will definitely stick. And yeah, I think that the legal ramifications will be much more severe for the director. And it sounds like I mean, certainly if what Blake is saying is true, that he definitely crossed some boundaries there, and he took certain liberties, perhaps one could say, that were just inappropriate. But anyway, listen, that's all for this one, you guys. See you in the next one. Do subscribe and support the channel if you like this content.